Finally, whatever is true, think about such things. Welcome to Truth Is, the podcast based on the blog, based on tidbits of truth that find their way filtering through the mind of Dewey Roth. That would be me, and this would be episode 100. This word, I do not think it means what you think it means. I can't know this without a doubt, but I'm pretty sure that when God wrote the Ten Commandments, He didn't include any redundancy. The thing is, the way a lot of people talk about them, including a best-selling author or two, Yahweh apparently slipped up a bit. Specifically, I'm referring to the first and second entries on God's top 10. Put succinctly, they are, number 1, no other gods. Number 2, no idols. Now, a lot of folks, okay, I'll take the gloves off and just come out and say it. Kyle Idleman, in his book, Gods at War, equates idolatry with putting other gods ahead of Yahweh, as if the first and second commandments are the same thing. I quote from godsaTwar.com. There are gods at war within each of us. They battle for the throne of our hearts, and much is at stake. This is why idolatry is the most discussed problem in the entire Bible. Behind every sin struggle that you and I have is a false god that is winning the war in our lives. Don't give in to the myth that gods are only statues that people of other cultures or long ago worshipped. Pleasure, romance, sex, money, and power are just a few of the gods that vie for our allegiance in today's society. Now, take a look at the actual wording of the second commandment. Exodus 20, verses 4 and 5. You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. At first glance, it might seem like have no other gods before me and make no idols are different ways of saying the same thing. But think of these two commandments in this way. Commandment number 1 tells us to worship the one true God. And then commandment number 2 partly answers the question, how am I to worship the one true God? It is one thing to worship the correct God. It is another thing to worship God correctly. The golden calf incident in Exodus 32, verses 1 through 6, was not breaking the first commandment. They were attempting to worship Yahweh, the God who delivered them from slavery in Egypt. The problem was, they wanted something physical to focus their worship on, and settled for a statue of a calf made from their melted down earrings and bracelets. Truth is, God desires a personal relationship with His children. When we let a sculpture or a symbol or a catchy phrase or a book, even a holy book, gasp, when we let any of those take the place of a real relationship with a real being, we miss the mark. We fall short of the goal. We break the second commandment. You can find the Truth Is blog by going to almostthetruth.com, where you can also find my contact information and learn about the humor blog, Almost the Truth. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, like, share, and talk about Truth Is, please. And thank you. My name is Dewey Roth. God bless us, everyone. Truth Is a production of Almost the Truth Communication Services.